This video will be a news update on the 20th of May 2018. The Atlantic reported that President Moon's advisor questioned the United States Republic of Korea alliance, and this is ahead of the planned summit between the Democratic People's Republic of Korea and the United States. The New York Post reported that Ajit Pai's advisor was arrested for fraud. The Pakistani Defense Ministry published statistics that 5,100,000 Palestinians have been killed since 1948. The New England Historical Society published historical details that 400 Scottish prisoners of war from the battles of Worcester and Dunbar were slaves in New England farms, sawmills and iron mills. Talisaur reported that in Nepal, United Marxist-Leninists and the Maoist Centre merged into one party. This unified the Nepalese government coalition. 51 million United States households don't earn enough for food, housing, childcare, healthcare, transport and telephones. That is 43% of United States households. And that is according to a study by the United Way Alice Project. The Irish Times reported that the Free State shamefully abstained on the United Nations Gaza vote. That's disgraceful. The Metro reported that 31-year-old Michael Wells was spared jail despite getting a girl pregnant for the purpose of abusing the child that would be born out of that pregnancy. That is disgusting injustice. The Middle East Eye reported that Prince William's planned visit to Israel will go ahead despite the Gaza massacre. Newsweek reported that the Democratic People's Republic of Korea said that the United States should stop supporting Israel's destruction of the Middle East. And quite frankly, the North Koreans are correct. CNS News reported that Cecile Richards, a human rights abuser in charge of Planned Parenthood, was awarded the Hubert Humphrey Civil and Human Rights Award, which itself makes a mockery of human rights by giving their human rights award to a human rights abuser. Pride shared an article about a 3-year-old openly gay gender dysphoric boy. This is just plain child abuse. Life News reported that Donald Trump cut $60 million in tax funding for Planned Parenthood. This is a welcome U-turn from the spending bill. The Middle East Eye reported that Guatemala opened an embassy to Israel in Jerusalem after the United States had done so. This is shameless Zionist bootlicking. The South African Agriculture Minister Zanzane Zokwana said farmers aren't needed. South Africans can eat fish all year round. And this was reported by News Update South Africa. In the Know Innovation reported that pregnant mothers can now 3D print models of their expected babies. And this is good news on the technological front for pro-life people. And I'm glad to see this development. In other news, the Evening Standard reported that a homeless refuge bus was seized by police in Windsor prior to the Saxberg Gotha wedding. That is a disgraceful act of classism by the plutocracy. And in similar news, the Daily Mail reported that police in Windsor also cleared homeless people's sleeping bags prior to the Saxberg Gotha wedding. And you heard my opinion on this on the previous Evening Standard story. And in more bad news, the Earth just had its 400th straight warmer than average month, which is caused by global warming. That is according to the report by USA Today. And to conclude this video, the Express reported that Hungary and Poland rejected the EU's refugee quotas, and they said that they would decide who entered their country.